like Jen Azrael, like always, and oh hell yeah, we got some more Pacific Rim. It's getting more and more interesting as we go. It's just getting a little bit more crazy. What looked like some really kind of half-assed story plot kind of thing going on here, it really looks like it's developing to now there are people on the planet that are actually bringing these evolved monsters over. And that's a cool dynamic that I didn't... Either if it was in the first movie, I don't remember it. It's been so long. Actually, I probably should get the first one and rewatch it because it was a halfway decent movie. Charlie Day was pretty good too. But this one looks like it's really shaping up to be something, I think, interesting with a little bit more depth than I gave it credit for in the beginning. I very much sold this out to being like a Michael Bay-esque, a lot of explosions, a lot of big things happening, hands being moved in front of you, magic, 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 no substance. And now it looks like they're really bringing some real stuff in here. So let's get into it, check it out, see what it's all about. Let's hope it's good. Oh, I forgot to turn the volume up. Not good for you, it's good for me.
My generation, we were born into war. Giant monsters attacked our world. We called them kaiju.
Kaiju.
What Pacific Rim does is it gives an answer to those monsters.
Oh, okay,
So
that's
we
the
built
depth.
Monsters to fight back. We have the Jaegers.
Since the first movie, humanity's had 10 years to redesign the Jaegers and prepare for another attack.
The advances that we have between the first film and the second film, we need upgrades.
That's what I'm talking about!
Everybody wants an upgrade, baby.
They're bigger than life. The special abilities that some of these Jaegers have are pretty damn
Shut
cool.
up. Just shut your foot off.
I really wanted
Kidding.
to preserve the spirit of the first movie, that you have humanity coming together to fight a common enemy. No matter how big they are, we can come together and we can win.
Jaeger pilots, do you understand?
One way to find out.
Oh, that's the new Juno for this next generation coming up. That's the Juno character.
It's
Okay,
very
the actress.
cool having a common enemy. And
Not
people
actually
from all
her.
around the world having to work together for the survival of the planet.
It's our turn to save the world.
3, 2, 1.
I think what really captures the imagination of people
What was her
when they
name?
see mechs and monsters, it hits a primal sweet spot.
Put it
Yeah.
down. We've got this. Fire everything you've got.
I mean, I'm not on board with him telling me that it's a primal sweet spot. Ooh, what the hell happened right there? What? What? Let's watch that part again real quick. Oh, that was the, well, that's dead. That is, looks like the monster controlled, oh, whoops. That looks like the monster controlled, you know what I'm saying. The thing, the robot, the mech. All right, well, that's pretty effing crazy. Yeah, I don't want to say that it's a primal thing. Maybe it's because I'm getting older. As a kid, I love Gundam Wing. I love all the Gundam series for the most part, and this probably would have been hitting that sweet spot, like he was saying. As I get older, there's all these new mech shows, these new Gundam orphans and whatever else they're called, and I don't watch any of that stuff hardly. I mean, I'll still watch anime, and I'll still watch an animated DC movie or something. Hell, I'll straight up watch a cartoon. I don't give a f***ing hell. But when it comes to like mech stuff, I'm not going to say I grew out of it. I'm just really not in that zone right now. And I haven't been for 3 years probably. I didn't care. I didn't see this movie and went, oh shit, yeah. I just said, oh, that looks really entertaining. I kind of can't wait for that. March 23rd. Wow, it's this month. That's pretty cool. But I don't know. That's just the way that I feel about it. I mean, if anything, talking about mechs and robots, even though they had no robots, Rampage is really the movie that's bringing back the nostalgia, that sweet spot. Because that was a game that I played as a kid. Growing up with the NES and the Super NES and the Sega, Genesis, screw the other ones, and the Game Gear. What's up? You want a Game Boy me? Get out of here. It's a Game Gear all the way. Sonic 3. But Rampage is that movie that's really bringing me back to when I was honestly a kid. I remember the pixel art games pretty much. It was insane. And if anything, honestly, all this movie really makes me see. So I see this movie. I see Pacific Rim. It's robots, it's monsters. It's really cool. And the monster gives it its own unique element. And I think I'm not saying that this movie shouldn't be made. There shouldn't be a sequel. That's not what I'm saying. But what this movie's showing me is that we really, really... Are you hearing me? Really? We need a Robo-Jocks 2. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to watch. I might get the first one and watch it fucking tonight. That was a great movie. I watched that movie so much as a 12-year-old boy that my dad hated that movie. I'd watch it almost every weekend I visited him. Yes, visited. Broken home for the win. Anybody else? Fist up? And he hated it. The summer was even worse. We have it on VHS, or we did, before we kind of tossed all that stuff out. But, yeah, man, that's what I would love to see. This movie looks great. The monster, I keep saying it every time, it really reminds me of the Evolve monster. It really does. I think I said Evolution earlier, but I meant Evolve. Yeah, and so that's a very cool dynamic. The mechs, though, are just so kind of basic. They're very just kind of plain looking with a couple extra features here or maybe on the chest. They're not like super badass robots. I don't really get psyched to see that kind of robot. It looks... they all look kind of like the robot from the NFL. That guy that pulls out that shoulder shield or runs the... that's what he looks like. They all look kind of the same. They're kind of basic. I can't wait to see the movie, and hopefully they have some variety in there. But from everything I've seen, the customization is very kind of... They all look like they're kind of, uptight, straight-laced kind of robot designed, like the Mormons of the robot world. Wait, what? But yeah, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you like the video, like the content, you can always like, subscribe, and share. Remember, it's completely up to you. I do appreciate it, though. It does help me out in some way or another. And I'll see you on whatever video I'm doing next. Once again, later.